So Robert Lewandowski has come out and said that he wants to play at a new team. He wants a new experience, he wants to play in a new league. And that seems to be Barcelona. Barcelona have signed a few strikers over the years, such as Memphis Depay, and now recently Aubameyang and De Jong as well. And with their economic situation, I believe that they won't buy him this summer, since Lewandowski's contract is running out in 2023. But the question is, why do Barcelona want him that bad? Because from what I've seen, Aubameyang has been great for them the last couple of games, and he's done incredibly much better than he did in Arsenal. Because I think you should look at other positions in Barcelona to decide where to have a new transfer. As of right now, at least. We don't know how the Barcelona side will look in a year. I don't know how this transfer window in the summer will go for them. But I don't see them winning La Liga next year, or probably don't even the year after that, since the club is in a economic crisis, to be honest. But do I want to see Lewandowski at Barcelona? Yes, for sure, I want to see him in another league. But as I said in the other video, when I talked about Haaland to City, I like it so much when players move to the Premier League, because that's where I watch the most games. And a player like Lewandowski, I would like to see him play more. And I'm not that invested to the Bundesliga or the La Liga, so I would like to see him in the Premier League. But there's always a chance of flopping when you come to the Premier League, because it's a much higher standard for the strikers, and it's a different way of playing football. But I see Lewandowski as one of those players that probably would do well in the Premier League. He wouldn't score as much goals as in Bundesliga, but that's because in Bundesliga he was a player that stood out even more, because in a league where the level is lower and he's at that high peak level, he just stands out more. And in Premier League he wouldn't do that, I believe, at least. But to see him in the talks of Barcelona, I think that he's going to do well at Barcelona if he goes there. But I don't know if the economic situation of Barcelona allows him to go there. It's just a real weird situation to look at. The thing is that Lewandowski could have been the best player in the world at some year. I believe he should have won the Ballon d'Or, maybe last year when Messi won. Or is it this year? Yeah, it was this year, wasn't it? And yeah, it excites me a lot to see him want to move to another club, because we've seen him in Bayern Munich for how many years now? Yes, he could have stayed to be a club legend and all that, because Lewandowski is 33 years old now. But an interesting part of this is that Barcelona actually placed a bid now, and it's I believe it was 32 million euros for Lewandowski, when they could get him next year for free on a free agent. But Bayern Munich told us that they wanted at least 40 million euros for Lewandowski, and I believe that's fair. Because if you see the transfer for Haaland, I keep coming back to him, but he just fits in. I believe they paid £60 million. And I don't know how high the pound is compared to the euros as of right now, but it's a 20 million difference at least, or maybe 15, I don't know. And that's a risk on Manchester City's side, because 60 million for a young player like Haaland is a lot when you have Barcelona paying or bidding 32 million euros for Lewandowski, who has the experience and has been one of the best players in our era. I think that's a better signing because, as I said, he has the experience and he will score goals, and it's about the same difficulty in La Liga such as in the Bundesliga. So I think that he will stand out a lot in Barcelona, and I would like to see it for sure. I just don't know if it's the move I want to see personally, because, as I said, Premier League is where I'm at. Because I've seen an article from Bavarian Football Works, and they said, how far will they go with this transfer? How much can they even afford? Yeah, I guess we'll find out soon enough, because I don't think Barcelona can afford to spend a lot of money. I mean, they are in a financial crisis. So why spend a lot of money on the big players right now? I think that they should build up the youth academy and try to get more players from that. Because we've seen a lot of good players come from that, such as Pedri right now. And he's probably the heart of Barcelona right now, because he plays with such passion, and he just seems to want to stay and be the next Iniesta or Xavi, who has been there for an eternity, it seems like, to be a club legend, you know? And I believe he is in that position right now. Almost the same as I believe that Mason Mount will be at Chelsea his whole career. Because he's looked up to players like Lampard and John Terry, who's played there all their lives. What do you guys think? Do you think Lewandowski is going to Barcelona? Do you think it's this summer or next summer? And do you believe it's a good move for Lewandowski? Do you believe it's a good move for Barcelona? Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video.